Welcome to my channel English with Shivkanya. Today we are going to see some collocations with get. But before we go ahead, let me tell you what is a collocation. Collocations are word partners, words that are commonly used together by native speakers. In a very simple language, word plus a word is called a collocation. But let me give you some examples which will clarify your concept of collocations. Let's see. Here is a list of correct collocations and here is the list of wrong collocations. Let's read them and you will understand. We say the fast train. We say fast food. We say take a nap. We take a quick shower. On the other hand, if you look at this list, you will get to know we never say the quick train. We say the fast train. We don't say quick food. We say fast food. We don't say make a nap, but we say take a nap. We don't say a fast shower, but yes, we say a quick shower. All the correct collocations sound natural and all the wrong ones sound absurd. So as far as collocations are concerned, there is no rule as such in the language. They are inbuilt in the language. So how to identify whether the collocation is right or wrong? There is no such rule for this as well. If it sounds correct, it is correct. If it sounds absurd, it is absurd or wrong. Collocations are natural to language. They are either right or wrong and there are no such rules to form them. But still, when you listen something, if it sounds correct, then it is correct. Again, if it is not, then it is wrong. Simple as that. Before we go ahead, I'd like to tell you that there is a test on collocations on my channel. I have given the link in the I button as well as in the description box. I'm sure if you take this test, you will learn a lot as well as you enjoy there. So please take this test on collocations. Now let's go ahead. Collocations with get. But before we go ahead, I'd like to tell you all the forms of this get. Get is a base form of get. To get is an infinitive. Got is the past tense. Got and gotten, these are the past participles of get. And getting is used in continuation, whether it is in the past or in the present. So these are the different forms of get. You can use them properly as per the demand of the tense. I'm going to keep all these forms here at the right side. Now we are going to start with the collocations. You will learn a lot many phrases over here. Let's start. Get a call means to get a phone call. For example, I didn't get a call from anyone. Get a chance means to get the opportunity. For example, he just got a chance to show what he could do. Next, get a clue means to get a hint. For example, you haven't got any clue, girl, keep quiet. Next, get a cold means to catch a cold. For example, it's tough because you always get a cold in the winter time. Next, get a degree or get a diploma. For example, my goal is to get admission in a college and get a degree. Next, get a job means to find a job. For example, he wanted to get a job with us. Next, get a joke means to understand a joke. For example, not everyone got the joke, but those who did laughed. Next, get a letter means to receive a letter. For example, I got a letter from my friend. Next, get a shock means get startled. For example, they will get a shock when they get this bill. Next, get a splitting headache. It means to get a severe headache. My brother says he has got a splitting headache and falls in half. Next, get a tan means get a suntan. For example, I wish I could get a tan like that, said the white girl. Next, get a ticket. It means buy a ticket. For example, can you get a ticket for me? Next, get the right person. It means to get the right candidate. For example, finally, the company has got the right person as a manager. Next, get angry means become angry. For example, he got angry when he saw the sweeper sleeping during working hours. Next, get changed means change one's clothes. For example, I didn't have time to get changed before the party. Next, get cool means control oneself. For example, get cool, everything will be alright. Next, get dark means to become dark. For example, it's getting dark, go home. Next, get divorced. It means to get a divorce. For example, he got divorced when he was about 31. Next, get dressed. It means to dress up. For example, she got dressed for the party. Next, get drunk means getting drunk. For example, he got drunk and fell over. Next, get fired means get dismissed. For example, he got fired because he could never complete his work on time. Next, get frightened means to get scared. For example, she gets frightened when he shouts at her. Next, get good, top, bad marks. As per your requirement, you can use any one of these words. For example, if you are lazy, you will get bad marks. Get home means to go home. For example, I didn't get home till midnight. Next, get hot or get hotter means heat up. For example, it's getting hotter, turn off the burner. Next, get hungry means be hungry. For example, if you get hungry, there is some chicken in the fridge. Next, get into a trouble means to have a problem. For example, if you get into a trouble, don't hesitate to ask for help. Next, get lost means go away. For example, get lost from my office and never show up again. Next, get married means to marry, and there is one more idiom that we use, that is to tie the knot. For example, they are getting married this month. Next, get nowhere means achieve nothing, be unsuccessful. For example, you will get nowhere if you do not listen to him. Next, get old means to grow old. For example, as he is getting old, he is forgetting a lot. Next, get a haircut means to have a haircut. For example, I want to know where Sarah got her haircut. Next, get out of breath means be breathless. For example, by the time I got to the top of the hill, I got out of breath. Next, get permission means to get approval. For example, you need to get permission from the owner. Next, get pregnant means to become pregnant. For example, my wife took 2 years to get pregnant. Next, get ready for means to prepare for. For example, he gets ready for his job at 7 o'clock. Next, get sleep means get some sleep. For example, it's important to get sleep, so don't stay up too long. Next, get started means to start or to begin. For example, my laptop got started after a while. Next, get stuck means be trapped. For example, I got stuck in heavy traffic. Next, get the impression means to have a feeling, to think. For example, I got the impression she was a little busy. Next, get the message means you understand something. For example, I got the message when I didn't see a single kind word in his letter. Next, get the ticket means impose a fine. Get the ticket means to buy a ticket, and one more meaning is to impose a fine. For example, he got the ticket for crossing the red signal. Next, get tired means stressed out. For example, I get tired of the nagging neighbors. Next, get to sleep means go to sleep. For example, he couldn't get to sleep because he was too excited. Next, get together means to come together. For example, shall we get together on Friday and go for a drink? Next, get upset means to get angry. For example, he got upset when things went wrong. Next, get wet means get drenched or get soaked. For example, if you jump into the swimming pool, then you will get wet. Get worried means be concerned. For example, I started to get worried when they didn't arrive home. So these were about 48 collocations or 48 phrases with get. Now it's your turn. Make a sentence by using any one of these phrases and write it in the comment section. Would like to read all your sentences. We'll see you again in the next lesson. Till then, keep watching, keep learning English with Shivkanya. Thank you.